Noile Virtual, Algebra 1, Unit 7, Lines and Intercepts, one of the sub-lessons, right? The graph of a linear equation is a line. Obvious? Well, that's why we're calling them linear equations, because their graph is a line, a straight line. Definition, we'll talk about this in class. The standard form of a linear equation is ax plus by equals c, where a, b, and c are integers and a and b are not both 0. Okay? Because if both will be 0, you will have just 0 equals 0, and obviously nothing to work on. Definitely not a line, and definitely not a linear equation. Okay? Like I said, we'll talk in class. I believe the first lesson on this will be 2 days from today. Okay, but let's do some practice problems on this lesson. I'm making this video to help you, solve, understand, and be successful in this class as usual, right? Problem number 1. Write this equation now, right, in standard form. Okay, what we said is the standard form. The standard form should look like ax plus by equals a number c. As you can see, on the right side of your equal sign you have no variable, so that c is definitely a constant. Okay, I'm looking at my problem number 1. I have x on the left side, which is good, but my y is on the right side and it should be on the left to be in standard form, which means this minus 2y should go away from here, and to be able to do that, I will add 2y, and I will add 2y to both sides because this is an equation and it needs to stay the same, right? On the left side you have x plus 2y equals 14, right? Minus 2y plus 2y goes away, and this is it. The standard form of the given expression in problem number 1 is this one: x plus 2y equals 14. Okay? Let's try another one. How about number 3? X over 3 plus 4 equals 3 over 4y. Alright, a little bit more complicated, but you know what? Makes no difference because I will follow the same steps. First, my main goal is to have them on the left. When I'm saying have them, I mean the terms with x and y. X over 3, 3 over 4y. I can move my 3 over 4y from here, right, by subtracting 3 over 4y. And I will take away 3 over 4y from the other side, right? Your equivalent expression will be now x over 3 minus 3 over 4y plus 4 equals, well, here on the right side I have 3 4y minus 3 fourth y will be nothing, equals 0. Okay? Well, I still need to have only x and y on the left side, so that 4 should go away, and I'm going to subtract 4 from both sides. Alright? Now my expression is x over 3 minus 3 over 4y equals negative 4. And some of you will say, we are done. But I need you guys to remember the definition of a standard form, where, if you recall, I told you at the beginning of this video that a, b, and c needs to be integers. Okay, so I don't have integers as coefficients of my x and y here because one is 1/3, one is 3/4. I need to eliminate those denominators, and I'm looking for the least common multiple of 3 and 4, which is definitely their product, right? 12, and for that reason I'm going to multiply both sides by 12. Okay, let me change color here for a better view, right? And I have 12 times x over 3, 12 times x over 3 minus 12 times 3 over 4, right? Y equals 12 times negative 4. So please be careful here. You multiply everything. You multiply that one, this one, and that one. Anything that you have on left and right, any term gets multiplied by my 12. And that way your equation will be the same. Now here, 12 times x over 3. Well, 3 goes in 12 4 times. You will have 4x minus 4 goes in 12 3 times. 3 times 3 will be 9. 9y equals 12 times negative 4 will be a negative number, will be negative 48. And we are done. Okay? The given expression, problem number 3, in standard form, looks like this. 4x minus 9y equals negative 48. Make sense? Great. Let's try another one. Okay, in class we'll also talk about X and Y intercepts. This relates to this unit, right? What means intercept? Intercept, it means where it intersects, right? Where it crosses, like you see here, this line, right there, you have an intercept of the y-axis, where your line crosses the y-axis. Well, my dot is kind of big here, but you know, eventually you guys understand what I'm talking about. So that's what I'm looking for. And for that point where my line crosses the y-axis, what you guys notice? The value of my x will be 0. Okay? So if I need to find the y-intercept, and if I will know the equation, I will just plug in 0 for x. But anyway, on this graph, I can tell you that my x-intercept is this point right here. X-intercept, right? For the x-intercept, your y will be 0. And all you need to write is what is the value of your x. And as you can see, it's between negative 8 and negative 6. That will be negative 7. And obviously y will be 0. Okay? Now for the y-intercept, and I will use a different color. How about blue, right? This point here, this is my y-intercept. And because it's a point on my y-axis, x will be 0. And the value of y is, you know, this is a point between 8 and 10, and that's 9. And this is it. Okay, you go ahead and do number 9. You can check your answer at the back of your book, right, to see if you got it right. How about this situation, you know, number 8? I have the equation, 3x minus 2y equals 18. I need to find the x-intercept and the y-intercept. Well, let's start with x-intercept. What I said for the x-intercept, okay, where your line crosses the x-axis, your y will be 0. And that's what you're going to say. You're going to say, hold on. Not xy, right? I know that y equals 0. To find my x-intercept. Well, if y equals 0, your equation has no more, you know, the y term, because it will be 2 times 0. And your expression, your equation becomes 3x minus 0, right, because it's 2 times 0. I'm not going to write that anymore. It will be just 3x equals 18. All you need to do is solve for x, and you will divide both sides by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Right? Your x will equal 18 divided by 3 is 6. And that's your x-intercept. X equals 6, y equals 0. to find your y-intercept for this problem, okay, let's use black for that. To find my y-intercept, okay, what we said, where your graph crosses the y-axis, your x is 0. And that's what you're going to do here. You're going to say, well, I know that x should be 0, okay? Which means the term containing your x will become 0, will be nothing. You don't need to use it anymore. All you need to do now is to use this side of your equation, because the part with x is gone. And your equation will be now negative 2y equals 18. To find your y, you will divide by negative 2, both sides. Negative 2 divided by itself will be 1. 1y equals negative 18 divided by negative 2 will be a negative number. 18 divided by 2 is 9. Negative 9. Okay? And this is your y-intercept. X equals 0. Y equals negative 9. Okay? Got it? Problem number 11 and 12. You need to determine if these lines are collinear, right? What does that mean? Collinear means that they're on the same line. Okay? Well, grab the points and try that. We're going to find different ways to determine that as we move into, into Unit 7. For today, just go ahead, try it by graphing and see if they're on the same line. Okay, problem number 22-25. You need to find the x and y intercepts. Use the intercepts to graph the line. What is this telling you is that if you have the x and y intercept, okay, you plot them both on your two, axes, and then you just draw a line through them, and that will, be the graph of your line. The easiest way to graph a line most of the time. But let's see one of the problems. How about, I don't know which one you guys want. Let's see 21. All right. What I said, to find the x-intercept, you will make y equals 0, y-intercept, x equals 0, right? Let's start with y-intercept because I put it there first. X equals 0. What happens? You have negative 3y equals negative 9. To solve, you divide both sides by negative 3, right? And you find that your y will be equal to negative divided by negative will be positive. 9 divided by 3 will be 3. And this is your y-intercept. How about the x-intercept? Well, we said for the x-intercept, x will be 0. Your expression here, y will be 0, I'm sorry. This minus 3y will go away. You will have x equals negative 9. That was easy, right? And to graph, you have the 2 points, 0 and 3. Well, let's use one of the graphs that are already here. The point with the coordinates 0 and 3. Okay, the point is right there. That's 0 and 3. That's my y-intercept. And the other one was x negative 9 and y 0, right? Negative 9. The point is here. Negative 9 and 0. Okay? And now because you have the 2 points already here, all you need next will be to use a line that will go to these 2 points. Well, my line is not going quite straight to the 2 points, but you guys got the idea. And this is the way you have to, you graph your line by using the two intercepts, x and y. Okay? Same story for the others. If you want, we can try number 25 to find X and Y intercepts. It says challenge. You know what? Everybody will be able to do that. What I said, X intercept Y equals 0, right? So whatever you have Y in here, you will just be left with nothing, right? That term will go away. Your expression now will be X over 2 minus 3 equals 2 times X, which is 2X. Okay? If you don't like that denominator, you can multiply everything by 2 first. You have 2 times X over 2 minus 2 times 3, which is 6, equals 2 times 2X, which is 4X. Now 2 times X over 2 will be just X. So your expression, your equation, X minus 6 equals 4X. Okay? Take X away from both sides. Negative 6 equals 3X. To find your X, you divide by 3 both sides. What you have, X equals negative 6 divided by 3 will be negative 2. And this is your X intercept. Okay? To find your Y intercept, for the Y intercept, you will make your X 0. Okay? That's a 0. Wherever you have X, you will be left with nothing. And now your equation, let me do some housekeeping in here. Okay, almost ready. You have negative 3 equals 2 times negative y, negative 2y. To find y, divide by negative 2. Negative 2 divided by negative 2 here on the right will be just 1y equals negative 3 divided by negative 2 will be positive 1.5. Y will be 1.5. You got your 2 points. Okay. You can, use your coordinate system. X, Y. X intercept will be at the point with the coordinates 0 and negative 2, right? That's the point right there. The origin is there, right? The Y-intercept 0 and 1.5. Let's see, 0 and 1.5. That's 1, that's 2, let's say 1.5. That's what will be your Y-intercept. And to graph your line, all you need to do is to draw a line to these 2 points, and this is your equation. Okay? And that's about it. I mean, if the problem is asking you to write the equation in standard form, obviously you need to put your x and y on the left side, simplify it, and so on. But this will do it for now. Okay? We'll do more problems in class. You guys keep working. Alright? Thank you.